Here we go then, just live as the walks are starting. The challenger Ankalaev coming. Jay, love this time of the night. The main event is upon us. This is going to be incredibly interesting to see how it pans out.
The energy before Poatan fight is something else, man, because you know you're about to see something special. He's never in a shit fight. Ankalaev, I can't really say the same. For me, he's flattered to deceive, but look, it'd be just like him. Well, it'd be just like him to come out here and stop Poatan. You know, that's what people are expecting him to do. Just come out here and grab him and just fucking ragdoll him. I've not seen anything that makes me feel he will be able to do something as simple as that. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a guy that sits in his pajamas talking about fights, you know?
Are you talking about the Space Raiders, the crisps or chips?
Come
as you
on,
call
man. We grew up on Space Raiders, man. You don't know about
10p
pickled onions.
Used to be.
Pickled onion Space Raiders, mate. They were the staple when we were kids, mate. That's all I could afford.
That's a British staple. I love how Antonio knows about them. That's brilliant.
I'm not a fan of. I'm not. They changed them and they made like beef flavor and stuff, but they're not the real. The real Space Raiders are pickled onion, 10 pence a pack. But yeah, you'll have to inbox us, man. I'll get you some sent over. I'll send you a care package over. Won't be many packs in them because they're fucking expensive now, mate. They're not 10 pence a packet anymore.
Not 10p anymore. That's right.
That was like a quarter, 20 cents a pack, I'm assuming that translates to ish.
Yeah.
15, 20 cents a pack. They're not that now. They're like, I think they're 25p or something like that now. You don't really see them. It's not something I see much. They are about. Every now and again, my missus will get some. She likes them. I'm not a fan now of pickled onion crisps. I was when I was a kid, but not a fan. Stink.
Yeah.
Definitely. Send me details, brother, man. I'll send you some Space Raiders over to the States. No drama.
Can you even still get them anymore?
Yeah, you can. My missus eats them every now and again. Yeah. You can get Space Raiders, man.
I've not seen them for years, man.
You're not looking, mate. You're not looking. You're not looking at right places. You know, Jay's Fight Talk's got the hook up.
Yeah. He's got contacts in the right places. Ankalaev's in the octagon then, Jay.
Space Raiders, man. You can buy them. You buy them on Amazon.
There's a bit of free advertising for you, Space Raiders.
They're actually 40 pence a pack now. There's inflation.
I reckon for you. In 2 years' time, they'll sponsor the show, mate. I reckon.
I'm telling you, JFT, MP, No Punches Pulled, in association with Space Raiders.
That'd be the best thing ever. Manifested it, mate.
Actually, so they actually do spicy, pickled onion, beef, barbecue. What the hell?
God, they've branched out now.
Yeah, I think the spicy ones will be like, remember knickknacks? They did a nice and spicy. They were always swimming baths. I used to get knickknacks when I come out of swimming. Here he is.
Oh, man. You know, I love him how stoic he is. The stoicism is off the charts.
Oh, it's yeah, he's just he is the definition of a stone cold killer. He could be a hitman.
His entrance is unbelievable, man. Yeah,
he's
the pickled onion ones, they're the ones. Shama.
But yeah, they do actually sell them on Amazon, but obviously we're on different Amazons though, aren't we? It's not we'll be on that,
that's it. Here he goes.
Oh, he's like a hitman. He's one of them. You could beg as much as you want. He's not letting you go. If he's come to do you in, mate, he's doing you in.
He is an animal. I'm excited for this, man. This is flown by, you know. It's absolutely flown by.
One of the quickest main cards in a while. Yeah, Antonio, follow me on send me an inbox on X or if you follow Sam, I'll get you details and I'll get you some pickled onion Space Raiders in the post. Let me know if anybody else wants any. I could set up a little side gig, a Space Raiders distribution service. Space Raiders, I want a licensing agreement. If JFT is promoting your product and No Punches Pulled are promoting the product, we need a care package. We need a care package and a corporate branding, corporate sponsorship package. In association with Pickled Onion Space Raiders.
There you go. Love it, Antonio. Top man.
Marab stood on a chair. He's now 5'3".
Paige Van Zandt is there as well with Austin. He's in the UFC
Vanderford, he's in the UFC, which was, I didn't realise until his last fight that he was in the UFC.
Yeah, he won, didn't he, by knockout?
He did. There was a bit of aggro afterwards, weren't his opponent flicked the bird, and Bert Kreischer, man, does my head in. Any excuse to take his top off.
Rogan's cronies, isn't he?
Do you know how many comedians are so lucky that they know Joe Rogan? Because he's fucking shone the light on so many that are now sort of multi-millionaires off the back of being his mate, basically. And Bert Kreischer is one of them.
Yeah.
Look at him, man. Jesus.
Oh, man. I love it.
It's
I know it's like part of the act and stuff. I get it, but like how scary
it feels real though, doesn't it?
Can't see Ankalaev being,
who's the other
love it, Antonio. That's a good way to sum it up. You can't see Ankalaev being knocked out, but you can't see Pereira losing.
Ankalaev's only lost once, has he?
Yeah, to Paul Craig.
Yeah, no, it must have been Poatan's record, because I thought, shit, they've got the same record, 12-2, but I think Ankalaev's only got one loss, hasn't he?
Yeah, one loss and one no contest to Johnny Walker.
I'll tell you what, though, the easy knockout of Poatan has aged well, hasn't it?
Oh, mate, massively. He was drained. Did you see his weight cut for this? He's like, how on earth did I do that at middleweight?
No, it was 22 pounds. It's the same weight difference at middleweight. Fight week, he shifts 22 pounds. That's crazy.
Yeah, he could do heavyweight, man.
Oh, he's got a draw, 21-1 and 1 no contest. Oh, he drew with Jan Blachowicz, didn't he?
Jan Blachowicz, when he fought
Jan Blachowicz. Yeah. Buffer's jacket is still not loaded. I thought it had loaded for the main event, but it's still pixelated.
Oh man, you just don't know. Antonio's comment's great here because that's kind of how I feel about it as well. But you know, I'm leaning towards a Poatan knockout.
You know what that says, don't you, Antonio? That means it's going to be a draw.
There he is. There he is. Yeah, it was a horrible fight though, Antonio, wasn't it? A horrible fight.
Yeah. We've also got to bear in mind that Ankalaev is practicing Ramadan, so his food cycle is all out of sync. I think he's the first fighter to compete for a world title actively fasting. I think there's fighters that have fought for world titles, Muslim fighters that have fought for world titles during Ramadan but haven't kept the fast, because obviously it's, you know, footballers get to have a break to open the fast because your energy levels are low because of your food intake. I mean, Ankalaev doesn't look phased at all, does he?
Not in the slightest. There you go. Apparently, Ankalaev said he's not fasting. I saw something about it in the week, but I don't know.
I saw something. It was Nick and Adam, the Fight Disciples, that said he was. So I'm not questioning you, Antonio. I'm just going off what I'd heard, that he was the first actively fasting Muslim fighter. But look, that would make sense not to fast, really. But let's see if he can do what the bookies are saying. He's the underdog now.
Yeah, he's
so
underdog now. Yeah,
he was. The favorite.
He was. It's sort of changed around, but he's only a very slight underdog, isn't he?
Plus 100.
It's close. It's very close. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but this is why we do it, isn't it?
Powhatan, first round stoppage. You watch.
This is why we're here at 5:27 going, what the hell is going on? So there's a stat for you. The UFC champion successfully defends their belt 64% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Good question, Antonio. Look, I'm leaning towards Powhatan, but I don't think anyone categorically knows what's going to happen in this fight. That's what makes it so good.
Have you looked in my betting account, Antonio? I have got 10 grand bet riding on this.
You caught him out.
Put last week's winnings on this.
Love it.
Lumped all my winnings from last week on this. Crowd looks up for this.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
The nerves are kicking in now for me.
Mark Goddard, referee, legend.
Yeah, love a bit of Goddard.
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's fucking go. Sam looks like he's ready to pass out.
Yeah, I love the adrenaline on a big one.
Right, I'm picking Powhatan.
Yeah.
Stoppage. Incoming Ankalaev points.
Yeah, Ankalaev with the first shot thrown. Powhatan straight onto the center of the octagon.
Spinning head kick by Ankalaev.
Plenty of movement from Ankalaev early.
He needs it, though. He can't set because he'll get picked off. Oh.
Powhatan coming in with his patented leg kicks early.
Ankalaev throwing hooks, so he's not afraid of exchanging with him at the minute.
Yeah, he can bang if he lets his hands go. Ankalaev.
He can. He knocked out. Was it Kutalaba that he knocked out?
Kutalaba, yeah, he laid him out. Oh man, you don't know what's going to happen in this one, do you?
Powhatan looks way bigger, doesn't he?
He's so tall.
He's thick though as well. Thick set. To say he's come up. Ankalaev's a natural.
Yeah.
Light heavy.
Ooh, nearly fell in there. Tentative start, Jay, but probably was always going to be like that.
Yeah, feeling each other out, aren't they? Powhatan staying on outside. I mean, he's holding the centre, is Powhatan, but keeps missing with those leg kicks.
Yeah, Ankalaev can see him at the minute.
I think he's going to go for the head. His Powhatan has gone low 4 times. You can see that Ankalaev's right leg is bruised already. You see?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a good leg kick by Ankalaev, that one.
Yeah. It's made Powhatan switch stance 3 times now, twice now.
Yeah, Ankalaev backing him up a little bit. Nearly let loose there, didn't he, Powhatan?
Nearly. He sort of held himself back, didn't he?
Head kick attempt by Ankalaev.
It's the second one he's thrown. First one he's thrown. But second kick he's rarely thrown. Well, Ankalaev's doing well this first round.
Yeah, I've been in. He looks sharp. Powhatan's not ready to commit just yet, is he?
No. Calf kick. Powhatan repaired the compliment.
Man, it's just edge of your seat stuff. You just know at any point something can just happen here.
Yeah, it can just open up at any point.
Yeah, Powhatan throws a head kick.
Blocked though.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh,
The Alex Pereira kicks are starting to come now.
I tell you what, if we get 5 rounds like this, my 66-1 looks all right, you know.
Ankalaev's just thrown a big left that missed, but a bit of power behind that one. Just fell short, Poatan. Well, it's a complete striking match so far. So the talk about Ankalaev's wrestling or whatever it may be.
Not yet, though. If he keeps Poatan up on the feet, it takes his mind away from the hips and he might dive in as the fight progresses, you know. I expect him to try use his wrestling at some point, but I mean, he seems comfortable enough to strike with him at the moment, and he's actually winning the stats on head strikes.
As we say.
Oh. Nah, Poatan dealt with that. Awesome takedown defense. Awesome.
Okay.
I don't know who won that first round.
That was an interesting first round, wasn't it? I don't think scorecards will be a factor. I still think.
Give me 2 seconds. I need to stand up. I've got cramp. Fuck.
I see Alex Pereira got announced as the one, the only by Bruce Buffer. Only Conor McGregor and John Jones have had that before. Jay?
Sorry about that, dude. Fucking leg cramped up.
Pereira got announced as the one, the only. Apparently, only John Jones and Conor McGregor have been announced as that before.
Really? Don't know who I'd give that round to. Can you give 10-10 rounds? Because I think I'd give that one as very even. Very, very even.
Yeah, it could have been a Pereira round, but Ankalaev would probably be the happier of the two.
Yeah.
I think Ankalaev showed quite a bit in that round. Here we go then.
Ankalaev's putting it on him.
He is, yeah, he's coming forward, but if you run into one left hook, you're toast as well.
Oh, you're dead. But you know, he's got
1-0 for Antonio. Yeah, he's
got Pereira second guessing him at the minute and thinking, yeah. At the moment, it's close fight. Ooh. Thought about throwing that knee, didn't he, for a split second? That kick's coming upstairs in a minute, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, what a Spartan kick.
Ankalaev, that. And he knocked someone out in his UFC debut with a front kick to the face, didn't he?
Yeah.
And Ankalaev throws kicks powerfully as well. Don't
exchanging body kicks there.
Don't knock his kicking power. And Ankalaev's looking good so far.
Really good.
Poatan not really able to get much of his offense off.
Other than Izzy, this is one of the closest fights we've seen him have. He's just struggling to work Ankalaev out. He can't get a read on him, can he? No, and every shot's been answered by Ankalaev. It's been answered back.
Yeah.
You know, with a similar strike.
It's Poatan that looks hesitant, isn't it, right now?
Yeah. Short.
Step in right hand there by Ankalaev.
Just basic shit. basic shit, and he's got Pereira. I wouldn't say confused, but like you said, hesitant.
Yeah, you're waiting for Pereira to land one, but it doesn't feel like it's coming at the moment. And this is where the left hook just lands now, and I look silly, but Ankalaev's forcing the pace. It's a bit more like it on the volume from Poatan. Let's be fair though, nothing major's landed yet or anything.
No.
from either fighter, but
Poatan can just switch your lights off though, can't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bit of a chess match so far.
Oh,
Ankalaev. Good one too there. Oh, it's growing in confidence.
Isn't he just?
Oh.
Whoa.
Poatan's got to move his head.
Poatan just looks sloppy, doesn't he?
Yeah, Ankalaev, at the end of the day though, he's still there, and he can if Ankalaev gets overconfident, he'll done.
Knock him out.
Oh.
At the minute,
Ankalaev's on one.
Oh. Ankalaev strike. Where's his striking come from? He's out striking a striker.
This is phenomenal.
Great second round.
Oh, again, that's lovely by Ankalaev.
Poatan try to edge his way in, but not doing anything when he gets in range. Ankalaev.
He's quicker, Ankalaev.
Yeah, so much quicker. Which I did not expect. Look at that.
The power's obviously with Poatan, but
is it though? At the minute, he's just getting outstruck.
He's just sharp, Ankalaev, man. He's so sharp. This is a clear Ankalaev round. This so far, it's not over yet.
Oh, he's done him.
Oh, Pereira was hurt there.
He is so lucky.
Oh, man, he was hurt. Ankalaev is on fire.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely done a wobble there, didn't he?
We're not getting it. This ain't good. Wow. Ankalaev's going to stop him, man.
Man, that was dominant that round. Wow. Alex Pereira definitely hurt in the at the end of the second round there.
I got 7-2 on Ankalaev by KO, TKO, or DQ. I got 9-1 on him winning by sub. It's definitely 1-1. Poatan looks tired.
Yeah.
He looks tired. He looks slow. He looks a little bit sloppy on his defense. Ankalaev looks really good.
Man, he looks great.
We need a better third round from the champ, or he's going to be losing his belt, mate, because he was getting pinged from pillar to post towards the end of that round.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, Antonio, man, he needs to get something going here because I don't think he survives that if it's earlier in the round.
No. He's lucky that came at the end of the round, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the fact that it was with 10 seconds to go in the round saved him. But Ankalaev just looks so confident, doesn't he?
Yeah. Super confident.
And he looks, it's the speed.
I never thought striking would be the difference from Ankalaev's point.
I knew Ankalaev could bang, but it's his speed that is impressing me. Speed and timing.
Yeah.
Henry Cejudo's just jinxed it.
Yeah, he's a prick, man.
He's not getting his head out the way, though, Pereira. Every time the strikes come from Ankalaev, he's just moving back in a straight line.
Yeah, he's not. He can't get out of the way of him.
That's what I mean. The left hand's going to knock him out if he's not careful. Pereira's only a slight underdog, though, on those. So they're still expecting him to maybe land at some point. I mean, to be fair, being in the third round and Pereira's not landed really anything meaningful yet and it's been a complete striking match.
It's a surprise, isn't it?
It is a surprise.
Just looks so much slower.
Yeah, he can't get his respect. Ankalaev's feints are just bamboozling him and everything.
Maybe he's just not expected Ankalaev to strike, and they've worked on pure striking because it looks like he's surprised by it.
Look at him just biting on all the feints. He needs to get his respect quick.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily mean you have to flatline him, but get him thinking. He's not throwing enough because he's scared of the volume.
That was a bit better. His movement was a bit better.
Takedown.
Movement was a bit better from Poatan, but he looks like he's worried now. He looks really hesitant, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not throwing enough, is he?
No, he's not throwing at all, really.
Yeah. Ankalaev just has to stay switched on, though, because we know what can happen. You know, this would be, for me, the best win of Alex Pereira's career, maybe outside of the Izzy fight, but this could be more impressive if he turns it round from here.
Yeah. Oh, if he turns it round, yeah, because at the minute it's not going his way. I wouldn't say he's losing the fight as such, but it's open to interpretation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's possibly 1-1, but Ankalaev's got all the momentum, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Oh, we didn't like that knee to the body then either.
I thought it was low.
It looked like he winced, but that could have been why then. Trip by Poatan.
Oh, he just missed with that left hook, did Poatan.
That was like Venom Page and Lima.
Can you believe that Poatan's trading left hooks with him and coming off second best?
Yeah.
That's mental.
Arguably the best left hook in the game.
Ankalaev's turned into fucking a striking master after we sort of just not dismissed his striking, but sort of overlooked it.
Yeah, I think he's getting a little bit reckless here, Jay. Just a tiny bit.
He needs to not fall in love with the fact that he's having success, because Poatan can change it, can't he?
Yeah, Poatan's starting to throw a bit more now.
He's going to get knocked out now, you've said that.
I know.
Because he's letting himself get back onto the cage. And again, just a right hand.
I know, just...
What a performance by Ankalaev.
And this fight's flying by. They are well matched, to be fair. Really well matched. You're looking at the number 1 and number 2 light heavyweight here. I don't think there's any doubt about that after seeing this.
None. God, I'm nervous as heck. Because I still don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. See, you still feel like someone's going to get knocked out, don't you? But you just don't know what.
And I've got no dog in the fight. I'm not on a neutral.
Yeah. Oh, man. 3 rounds flown by there.
I tell you what, my draw's looking good, you know.
I know.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think Ankalaev's edging it, but, you know, how are the judges seeing it? Because that third round was pretty even, man. The only saving grace for Ankalaev is he got that wobbly moment at the end of the second, but since then, he only really caught Pereira once with that right hand, didn't he? And Pereira's, I don't know, man. I can't fucking figure it out. He just don't look his usual.
He's got 2 rounds here. Like, I think he's 2-1 down.
Could be, yeah. You could be right there, brother. Not going to disagree with you at all.
You know what, though? The first round was a close round as well.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that draw is looking pretty good.
You have to find a 10-10 in a 5-rounder, don't you?
Yeah. I haven't lumped on it, but it'll be decent.
That's the difference with the boxing and the UFC. It's odd number of rounds, isn't it? So it's
draws. I don't think I've ever won one on UFC, a draw, because they're so rare. That's why they're 66-1.
Yeah, I know it is so rare. You're right. But Ankalaev's been in a title fight draw last time, so you never know.
Yeah, Thompson Woodley had a couple, didn't they? I think.
Yeah, their first fight was definitely a draw.
Yeah.
On the McGregor Alvarez card, wasn't it? New York. Well, in start of round 4, then Ankalaev's got a hold of Poatan with his back to the cage. I didn't anticipate this being in the 4th round, I'll be honest with you, even if Ankalaev would have won.
No, me neither. Takedown defense is really good because Ankalaev is an absolute dominant wrestler.
Look, it could be Antonio, man. It's definitely open for interpretation. Yeah, look, someone on the screen's got Poatan 3 down. That's also possible, in my opinion.
Yeah, with a Russian surname. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, look, 29-28 Pereira. Someone else has got it. So, yeah, look, this round's been an interesting start. Then he's just backing him up against the...
He's not doing much with him on the cage, though, is he?
No. Or Ankalaev's got him thinking, though, now.
Poatan's tired. You can see he's blowing, man. We want a draw. We want a draw. We want a draw.
Yeah, it does feel like Ankalaev's got all the momentum with him right now.
Yeah, he's edging this for me. He's just doing more. Ankalaev's fighting like the champion. Or somebody that's hungrier.
Yeah. Pereira just having a bit of a wrestling heavy round this round, but it suits him down to the ground. We're nearly halfway through it, and then they haven't really struck yet.
Poatan just looks off. He's not looked right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against it, Antonio, but I think Ankalaev would. Because he's doing his best to work here, isn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah, he broke it. Antonio called it. Goddard breaks the action.
Come on,
boys. Slow.
Just don't look like he's got a lot for Ankalaev, does. Oh, nice switch kick.
Yeah, and you are right. He does look like he's blowing, man. And he's just coming backwards. Ankalaev's forcing the pace.
He's going to get stopped.
Oh, that's
going to get stopped. Unless he does something significant in the next minute and a half, then he's going to get stopped because he's
takedown defense a bit money, though. To be fair.
And do you get points for that?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. So all it's doing
beating him at his own fight. That's the impressive thing.
There's no way anybody banked on him outstriking Poatan. No way.
Yeah, it's really good performance.
I think I was actually dismissive of his chances striking. Very dismissive. But look, Poatan's also beating him at his own game in terms of wrestling.
Yeah.
So it's one of them fights. I'm telling you now, this fight could go anywhere. I know I've just said Poatan will get stopped, but I'm being flippant. In reality, this fight is anybody's.
It is. Yeah, he's shattered Pereira. It's because Ankalaev's putting a pace on him.
He is, but he's not doing that much. Do you know what I mean? The trading punches, it's fairly even in the stats. think Ankalaev's leading in headshots. Pereira's well leading in leg kicks. Leg strikes still count as strikes.
Yeah. Well, we are about to enter the 5th and final round. Pereira just tosses him to the ground right at the end.
Right. The final round.
Expect to see the last round.
Is my bet going to come off here?
You never know. You never know. I know what you mean, Antonio. To be fair to him in this fight, it hasn't necessarily been as boring as his other fights. I've actually quite enjoyed this one just because it's interesting to see what his style's done to Poatan. But they need to read the riot act here. They need to give the old don't let him bully your son.
Yeah. We're firemen. We're firemen. This is what we do.
Where's Dave Lavelle? Come on, Leon.
Don't let him bully your son. Don't let him bully your son.
You got one round. Stop feeling sorry for yourself or not. Well, come on then.
Don't let him bully your son.
Love it.
Well, come on then.
That was epic by Dave Lavelle. To be fair,
Leon was like a little boy getting told off by his, like a little boy getting told off by his dad. I'm not. Well, fucking get out and show me that. Right, come on, boys. Last round.
We're just saying, Antonio, a little bit early. It's a tough fight for Leon, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking Brady could potentially cause an upset there. We're obviously backing Leon. Brit bias. Right, 5th and final. I've got this fight 2-2. I've got it 2-2.
Yeah, I think Poatan's going to let some bombs go in this round.
He's going to have to, mate. He needs to change the narrative, or he
loses. I wonder what his corner is saying to him. Ankalaev, a heavy favourite on the live. Oh, that's a big right hand by Ankalaev. It just bounced off Poatan's chin, but good shot.
Poatan needs to strike now to
he's
take the momentum. At least he's leading the dance now.
Yeah, he's
which looks better. Looks better, doesn't it? From a Terence McKinney's a fight behind. I don't know why they showed that on screen. We're talking about Gaethje. He's probably just waking up from his last loss.
I can't take my eye off this. I just don't know what's going to happen, even though we've seen 20 odd minutes of it already.
I mean, it's not been the best fight to watch, but it's one of them. It's one of them you can't take your eye off.
It's just edge of the seat stuff because you know something could happen at any stage.
But Poatan's definitely he ain't beating John Jones at heavyweight. John Jones will beat the dog shit out of him.
Tom Aspinall would as well. I think it's
Tom Aspinall worse than John. I think.
I think Tom's too quick.
His jiu-jitsu, though, he'll just get hold of him.
Yeah, Tom's quick as well.
Poatan's just not throwing.
Yeah.
Has he hurt his arm or something? I would not be surprised if they said, look, he's hurt his shoulder.
Ankalaev throwing the bombs. Oh, did he catch him in that head kick?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Ankalaev moving backwards for the first time in a while.
Oh, this fight, man. My stomach, I've got butterflies.
Yeah, good shot by Ankalaev on the response. To be in there with a light heavyweight Alex Pereira for 25, well, it's not over yet, but for 23-ish minutes and not get stung, that's impressive, man.
It's one of the most impressive performances against him we've seen because he's neutralised everything he's come at him with, pretty much.
He's not the most attractive fighter to watch fight, but look, he's effective.
Yeah, he's effective, definitely. I know we keep saying, or I keep repeating that Poatan's not doing much, but it's Ankalaev's not letting him.
Yeah.
I at least thought Poatan would have wobbled him. and he's the only one that's been wobbled at
so far. Yeah, just that wobble in the second round. You know, that's the only real significant moment of the fight, isn't it?
Shot.
Wow, that was a good jab, that.
Head kick again, partially blocked.
First hand, but Ankalaev closes the distance.
Great defense by Powhatan.
Yeah, it's been impressive.
His takedown defense has been so good.
Yeah, they've drilled that, haven't they, all camp? 10 out of 10. Or is he going to lose his record at the last?
Nope. He needs to turn. He needs to turn in.
He'll be annoyed at himself if he loses. Like a razor thin decision, though.
It's going to be a draw, mate. I'm telling you. This is going to be a draw.
It's close, mate. But yeah, the only concern I've got for you is where's the 10-8?
Yeah. Are they going to give it as a 10-8 though? Because Powhatan was still winning that round up until he got hurt.
Yeah, or a 10-10.
Oh, don't say that. I think Ankalaev just edged it, but obviously I'm favouring the draw. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, for the first time tonight, if the cards come out, I'm going to mute because I'm very interested in. Pereira could have edged it, you know. He's won the striking on.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I think they'll give it a draw, mate.
In a close fight, though, are they going to give it to Pereira, who's the attractive fighter? You just don't know, do you?
Oh.
He's the one who is going to get the big money fights.
That's a draw for me, brother.
Oh,
I know I'm biased, but that's a draw for me.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us again on History Vault. Yeah, look, who knows? Who knows, my friend?
What do you reckon? If I had to
say, I think Ankalaev's probably just
edged it. Yeah, I do. But I think they're going to give it a draw.
But I can see where Antonio's coming from as well. Look,
yeah.
And Pereira's the one who they want to win. Yeah, Antonio's is right here. Look, they want Pereira to win. Look, at the end of the day, Ankalaev has been in 2 title fights now. Neither of them have been the greatest fight of all time. He's an effective fighter. He's good, but he's not in sellable fights, is he? So, you know, and I'm not saying, obviously, they're going to call it down to how they see it, but
that's why I think they're going to give it a draw and make them rematch.
Love it, Jay. If you get back-to-back weekends, that'll be insane.
Mad, that, won't it?
Yeah. It all comes down to round 2. Ankalaev the slightest of favourites at the end of the fight.
I mean, Ankalaev don't look that. You know, if anything, Powhatan's got the bravado, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Did not look 100% tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if they came out this week and said, look, you know, he hurt his shoulder in camp, or because his right hand wasn't barely through it, left hook's barely through him. Look, he's naffed. He's knackered.
Mm-hmm.
Has he crashed the weight? Because there was
look, he's been travelling here, there, and everywhere as well, hasn't he?
And it was Chael Sonnen. I listened to his podcast. Big up Uncle Chael, and it were him that said, you know, he's the same. He's carrying the same weight to cut at 205 than he did at 185, which is 22 pounds. Right, I'm going to mute, mate.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I got 9-1 on that one. I got 9-1 on Ankalaev points. I'll take that all day, mate. Take that all day.
49-46, was it?
I wasn't feeling
on 2 and then 48-47. Look, they'll do the rematch, won't they? I think he probably edged it.
Yeah, I thought a draw, even though I bet it. But yeah, it was just nobody really. Ankalaev, a bit more forward pressure. I think round 2 was what did it for him. Yeah. Sorry, well, I'm lying. I got 3-1 on Ankalaev by decision.
And 5 rounds not enough in the scoring. So yeah, and I know what you mean. Having an even number of rounds is much preferable, definitely. But they do that in MMA, don't they? So they don't get draws. That's the whole thing around it. There's no reason for them to still be using boxing scoring. Yeah, it's an interesting point actually you make there. The hand history vault, definitely. Around the scoring system, but yeah, like I mean, I'm not in a rush to want to see that again, if I'm being honest. But we are gonna see it. Credit to you, mate.
Got 3-1 on it, so yeah, not a bad night. Bit disappointed with the main event. I think it was a good card, but the main event sort of let it down a little bit. But look, we're spoiled, aren't we? We've now got the world's most
for the first time
boring champion.
Yeah. Absolutely, big up JFT for that. Yeah, look, he didn't do enough, did he, Antonio? To be fair, let's be honest. If anything, Ankalaev was the one pressing the action more. Poatan didn't really ever get going. But I'm not looking for an inquest here or anything like that. But the guy's traveling the world non-stop. He's got an incredibly busy schedule, and when he's winning and it's working, he got no problem with it. But maybe I think we see him settle down if he takes the rematch or whatever. Needs to. Yeah. Just get back into camp and just go old school again. Massive big up, Antonio, as always.
Thanks, Antonio.
Great to chat with you, my friend, about the fights. But yeah, Jay, before we go, then quickly, just a brief overview of the night before we knock off.
Yeah. Good night.
Yeah, it was. The finish by Ruthie in the first fight. Geez, one of the best finishes you'll see.
Yeah.
Lemos looks like she's still got something left. Fair play. Bahamondes retires. Jalen Turner. I'm just going to listen to the translation quickly here for Poatan. I want to see what he says. Just said it was a war, and he caught me with a few good shots in the second round. Yes, top man, Antonio, all the best. Have a good Saturday evening, my friend. Jay, just last one, hand history goal said, feel satisfied with the main event. I don't
not
really.
No.
Not in a rush to see it again.
By it. Yeah.
Yeah, big up to Andrew for joining us. Robbery, Alex outstruck and defended all the takedowns.
Easy, Andrew. I wouldn't call it a robbery at all. I think it could have gone either
close,
way.
Wasn't it? It was
could have gone either way.
But Poatan did well at defending the takedowns. Definitely, it was really impressive.
I think round two is what won him the fight. I don't believe it was. I think it was 3-2. I don't believe 49-46 is it.
Yeah, I think it was 3-2 either way. Look, Poatan landed the strikes, didn't he? So I see where he's coming from. 4 of the 5 rounds, he outlanded him, but just felt like Ankalaev was putting the pressure on and. I don't know, but look, put it this way, mate. I'm not in a rush to see it again, but I think we'll see this again in the summer. Do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think
they'll do it on Abu Dhabi.
Maybe they might try.
Ankalaev's probably
got use Ankalaev's
good fan base out there, but look,
Muslim fan base.
Unless Poatan just goes up to heavyweight and gives it a go, but the clamour for it's not there now. He's lost, is it?
No, and I don't think he's big enough for heavyweight. I'm sorry, as big as he is. I think he's slower at light heavyweight, so he'll be even worse at heavyweight.
Yeah, I know, definitely. Well, me and you'll go and get some rest, Jay. 6:07 here in the UK. Thanks to the 450 of you that joined us for the main event watch along. We really appreciate it. Jay, been a pleasure as always covering the fights with you, mate.
Thanks, man.
Another great night. Lots of finishes, lots of talking points.
Yeah.
But 2 decisions in the co-main and the main. Didn't think we'd see that, but Gaethje for Zeev, I think we can probably say that delivered, to be fair. Rufy stole the show. There you go. Just before we go, the cards 3-2, 3-2, 4-1. Yeah, we'll. I'm sure we'll chat about it throughout the week. We'll be back on Tuesday, probably, or Monday. Can't even think now, but yeah, we'll do that hand history. Well, don't worry about that. Jay, been a pleasure, my friend. Thanks to everyone.
Thanks for having me, man.
For joining us, Andrew, hand history about Antonio. Anyone else that's joined us, and we'll see you next time, guys. All the best.
Take it easy.